Ahmed Bola Tinubu and of course the wife, because it seems that some people say that you are somehow related in terms of being her cousin.
Well, Senator Remi Tinubu is half Shakiri, and her mother and my mother, they are cousins. So we were always, she greets me as my cousin, Do Arani, my cousin. So we are related. So Tinubu himself is of course my in-law, but it's not only that. Tinubu has been a music fan his whole life. We had gone together to the shrine. I have seen him at many events. I even saw him on an African Music Award. I think he was even given an award. So when you are out in the publicity and you meet people in politics, you become friends.
Last week you were trending in Nigeria based on your comments about the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate, Ashwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
Well, I just want to make a very short comment on it. I was taken out of context. Honestly, I replied on a Facebook page to somebody. We used to converse, and I was taken out of context. And it went viral. So I have prepared, and it went to the media, a rejoinder that I have no negative thoughts or negativity against my cousin Remi Tinubu, and I feel uncomfortable that it went so viral. And also Alhaji Tinubu, I respect him because he's an in-law, and I've known him for over 20 years very closely. I may not be a member of his party, but I believe anybody can choose the candidate of his choice. That's the freedom we have in a democracy. And I was a little bit shocked how a statement taken out of context. Please, this was not a statement given by me to the press or a press conference. This was somebody took out in a conversation a short statement and made it go viral. He went into my Instagram and took a photo, and it went into all the newspapers, all the bloggers put it up. But it was not me placing it. So I didn't actually feel comfortable that that remark, which was meant privately to somebody else, went viral.
Okay, so ahead of the 2023 general election in Nigeria, what will you be doing to ensure that we have the right kind of leadership?
Hello dear, welcome you back to my YouTube channel, and this is Daily Strides. Here we analyze trending issues, and then we form positive opinion and the right perspective. I'm sure you know that sometime last week, Teemac was a one-time P-Man's president, was made a viral comment where he claimed that he had an evidence that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is 86 years. It has a proof to that effect. And in a private conversation that he had with someone on Facebook page, all right, but it went viral. Okay, he claimed to be an in-law to Tinubu, and now he has explained that what his relationship with Tinubu is like. Okay, that he's a cousin to the wife. Okay, and apart from that, that he has also was a friend to Tinubu. Now, what you see him doing on this page right now is trying to say that he never meant to be against Tinubu, all right? That he never meant to antagonize him, he never meant to say something negative about him, even though he's not part of his party, because that is the freedom that we all have in democracy. But he was not meant he never meant, okay, to say some those negative things, or he never meant that such would go viral. All right, and saying that he wasn't the one that placed those comments on Instagram and elsewhere. But notice that he never denied the authenticity of what he said. He simply said that never meant to, he never intended to have those comments go viral. Maybe he's a little bit of old, old school, and never knows how Facebook and all the social handles work. But he never said that what he said was wrong. All right. If you didn't know what T-Mac said that Tinubu is 86 years old, and he has evidence to prove. Now, my only concern about an 86 years old president bordered so much on what every one of us knows, which is his how fit is he mentally, physically. Now, we're not talking about running a family. You know how demanding it is to run a family. When you are not strong as the father of the home, you know what it actually entails. Okay? Now we're talking about running a country. Running a country of over 200 million people with different ministries and different government parastatals and a whole lot of things that cuts across the nation. And we're talking about giving it to an 86 years old man who is evidently, let's even talk about the one we are seeing, evidently not fit, physically speaking, mentally, psychologically, and otherwise. I am not saying that he's not learned. I'm not saying that he has not done some things in the past. My concern is that this man ought to be resting and not being involved in active partisan politics, just like he's doing right now. What he needs is rest, not politics. He ought to be playing the role of a godfather, or let me just say, a role of a statesman. Sorry, there, not a godfather here now. Statesman. All right? Because one of the things that has killed us as a nation is this godfatherism. Okay? Please excuse me for that, for using that particular term. He ought to be playing the role of an elder statesman. He ought to be playing an advisory role. That's the role he can play at this moment. He ought to be giving his blessings and encouraging the younger generation. We're talking about 86 years. How fit is he mentally? How fit is he when the whole load of this country is saddled upon him? How fit? Are we going to have a case whereby he will become a figurehead? That's just my concern. He just becomes a figurehead, and the few people around him are the ones running the country. Okay? We have a complete case study. We have a complete case study that is playing out right now. Okay? A situation where now he's just a figurehead, and then people around him are the ones running the country. That's not the kind of president we want. We want a president who is competent. Well, a president who is strong. We want a president who will stand, who is fit mentally, who is fit psychologically. We want a president that is younger, who can carry the load of the country. We want a president that has a clear vision of where he's going to, where he wants to take the country into. Okay? Now, I don't know if you're the only one that have noticed that his statements are not very objective. His statement here simply makes sentimental statements. All right? It's my turn, what we've called entitlement mentality. It's my turn. It's my turn to be the president. I've supported people in the time past. Now it's my turn. And a case where he's saying that he wants to be the first Lagosian who is going to become the president. This is my concern. 86 years plus 8 years is 94 years. Are we willing to gamble the next 8 years? Are we willing to gamble with the next 8 years, seeing the deplorable state and condition the country is? This is just my concern. All right? So, I don't have anything personal against the person of Tinubu. I've not met him in person. I don't have anything against him. But my concern is, how fit is he? How fit is he? Honestly, if I were to be his child, I would advise him to actually take uh, a rest. Thank you so much for watching. Please, I would like to appreciate every one of you who have been watching and liking my videos and commenting. Please keep doing the same. All right, help me grow this little channel to become something big. All right, all it will take is to subscribe, like, share, and then hit the notification button for subsequent videos like this. Thank you so much. This is Data Strides signing out.